Now, you might not believe me, and it's a common occurrence for people to say, well, hang on, how can hands-free phone conversation be any different from talking to a passenger? And we will address that in a minute. But before we address that in terms of research findings, I often find one of the best things to do is to ask people to have the experience of distraction for themselves. So on this next slide, what I would like you to do is just count the cars. Okay, so for some of you viewing, this will have worked, and you won't have noticed the sign changing, and you won't have noticed the other items changing. Generally speaking, if you show a group of people an animation like this, around 40% will notice the changes. Most won't. And this is a demonstration of inattentional blindness, or looking but failing to see. You're actively focusing your attention on the task of counting the cars, and other things that happen right in front of your eyes you don't notice. This is a really good demonstration of how well humans focus their attention, and it's really important that we're able to do that. But it's also a really nice demonstration of what happens when we focus our attention. So, if you missed the sign changing, it's unlikely that you then went on to notice the other changes, the more gradual changes like the colour of the grass changing or the face appearing in the sun. But even if you did notice the sign, that doesn't mean you then notice the other changes. When you watch it back afterwards without counting, you can't believe that you've missed these things that have happened right in front of your eyes because they seem so obvious. But actually, this is a really nice demonstration of exactly the behavioural effects of having a mobile phone conversation while driving. You can look for things but fail to see them, even if your eyes are pointing directly at them. And this brings us